want to do a foam roll for my runners. I have several. Running puts quite a bit of stress and wear on the joints and on the tissues, and so it's really good to spend some time foam rolling areas that tend to be tight on runners. Just because you run, it doesn't mean that these areas are tight on you. When I run, they get tight on me. With foam rolling, I always either start at the top or the bottom and work my way down. So we're gonna start at the top. Use your upper body a ton when you run. It has to hold you steady, it has to hold you strong. So we're gonna start with our neck. We're just gonna move side to side, hitting the back of the neck, the base of the head. Oh yeah, and if you feel some crunchies, probably not running induced, probably phone induced, computer induced, right? And then back again. And then we're gonna continue. If you've got a ponytail, it's a good idea to wind it up because they love to get stuck and hurt. So upper back, I want you to lay over, extend the arms, and then come up. Extend the arms, opening the chest, opening the back, and then come forward. We're gonna do this a couple times, really using it almost like a yoga wheel here. Feeling that opening and that stretch. We crunch and hold still in the upper body when we need to move. So just allow this openness as your spine flexes and extends. Do that till it stops feeling good, which will be never. Just do it for a while. And then you're gonna roll the upper back. Just thinking about getting right between the shoulder blades and a little below. All those shoulder muscles, those upper back muscles, turn side to side if you feel more tension. I always have tension in my shoulders. I think everybody does. Little side to side, and then continue it on down. We want to have really strong and open backs when we run so that we can hold the arms the way we need to, so that we can engage our core and have that good, strong positioning in the torso so that you're quick and you're as comfortable as possible, right? And then we're going to continue on to the lower back. Feel free to stay in any spot. You can either do what I'm doing here. If you need more support, come up. Foam rolling is an experience, isn't it? So that's the back, and then I want you to do a couple rolls all the way up as far as you can go. Oh yeah. And then all the way down. All the way up as far as you can go. And then all the way down. Breathe in. Oh, breathe out. Feels so nice. All right, keep working our way down. We're gonna hit the piriformis and the glute muscles. So coming on your right glute, you're gonna cross your ankle over your left knee, and you're gonna kind of hitch. So your arms are helping you here, rolling around on the side of your hips, the side of your butt, and hitting deep into the glute. You'll feel that piriformis muscle gets extremely tight with runners often. Mine is tight no matter what, and then just upper glute med here. So really go around when you feel crunchy, tight spots, spend a little more time. The upper glute, and then maybe hitting the whole thing. Feels so nice. Again, you find crunchy spots, spend a little more time. Moving down the leg, we're gonna do the lateral thigh, T-band area. TFL, all that lovely stuff. So you're gonna put your lower body outside on the roller. You're gonna flex your bottom leg and lift it up. And then you're gonna roll from the top of the thigh down the outside, not on the knee. And you're gonna shift. I've noticed that I need to shift a little bit going inwards towards my pelvis, towards the center of my quad. Oh, an incredibly tight band that runs on the outside of the leg and then through the front of the quads, those muscles as well. Almost always need that release. Breathe, breathe, breathe. When you feel those really tight pockets, spend a little time isolating them and then rolling through the entire area. Don't forget to breathe, you guys. We hold our breath so much when we're foam rolling because it's uncomfortable. There we go. Oh, yeah. And then we're gonna roll over and we're gonna hit the quad. So you're just gonna put your quad on it and then you're gonna roll. Getting right above the knee and then coming right up to the front of the hip into your hip flexor. You really can't foam roll the hip flexors. We can stretch them though, so we're just working on the front of the thigh. You can also work it if you need to get the inner thigh more, or back to the outside. Oh yeah. When you find the tension, spend the time. Roll it out. And then staying on the same leg, we're gonna roll over and hit the hamstring. by putting it on it and rolling. Get all the way from behind the knee to up to the thud. That's why I call it the thud, right where your hammy inserts into your glute. It's your thigh and your butt. Rotate when you feel it. Hamstrings get tight, tight, tight. So much effort when we run, so much effort when we exercise. Give them that space to just relax a little bit and to open up. Again, spending more time if you need to, and rolling down into the calf. I'm going to show you 2 ways to do the calves, and then go even down like towards your Achilles. Roll around, rotate so you get the inner calf, the outer, like almost by the shin. Now, if you want a little more, so here's a single side calf, you can do them both at one time. It's going to make your arms work, which is not a bad thing, right? Rolling forward, puts a lot more pressure on them. Move slow, spend the time at the tight bits, the crunchy bits, tangles. Work it out. It's important. If your body's feeling something, it's telling you it needs that attention. Roll it out. And then I'm going to do the single side, and then I'm just going to work backwards. Opposite leg on the calf, rotating in. Make sure you're breathing really deeply, you guys. Make sure you drink water after you foam roll. It moves a lot of stuff around as it gets rid of tension and tightness in our muscles. This just opens things up. And then moving up to the handle lama, as my kids call it. Rotating a little bit. I can definitely feel tightness. I'm going to be working through that lateral thigh in just a little bit. Gonna feel that. Hamstrings aren't super tight today, or they're fooling me. If yours are tight, I want you to spend more time, like 30 seconds per side. Hitting up right by the thud there. Feeling all those good thud feels. And we're gonna roll onto the lateral thigh. Just say that like I have an accent or something. Cross the top leg, put the bottom leg on it, lift up the bottom leg, and make sure you're flexing your foot. There's a little bit of a learning curve with a foam roller. If you roll away, if you bonk down, I promise you, you'll get better. I'm gonna rotate to hit closer to my mid quadricep. Oh my goodness. Feeling those tight pockets down my AT band. If you have pain through your knees, through your outer leg, runners tend to have very strong outer legs, but that usually means very tight outer legs as well, so it's good. I got my leg down now, sorry for that annoying scraping sound. Then coming back, smoothing it out, keeping it flush. Whew. Up by those hip flexors, coming onto the quad. Again, the quads really need attention most of the time. Make sure you're getting the full bit. So going from right above your knee all the way up, relax your hands, relax your upper body, relax your belly. They do not need you right now. Your muscles do in your legs. It's normal to feel warm when you're foam rolling. Feel some warmth through your body as it kind of wakes up, gets massaged, gets a little bit of attention, all that good stuff. Breathe through it just like you would in yoga. And then coming up for the piriformis on this side. Turn so you can see. And the hips really too. So crossing the same leg as the butt cheek that's on the roller. Sorry if I'm like out of frame here. You're gonna go hitting the outer gluteal muscles here. Oh my goodness. Sorry if I'm on the side, yo. You get the point though. Move around. When you find those tight pockets, don't be afraid. If you have a super, super tight feel deep in your glute, you may need to get a tennis ball to hit the piriformis a little better if it's really tight. You'll do the same thing. You'll use your arms to support your upper body, and then you will set your butt cheek and set that pain point, that pain pressure point right on that ball and go to town. And let me tell you, it will hurt and then it will feel so much better. Hopefully as you're doing this with me, you'll get in a habit. The more you do this video, you won't need me after a while. You'll have the series memorized. Good, good, good. Now breathe and hold on. And then I just want you to release your upper back a little bit. So when you're ready, you're gonna come off. We have a lot of holding our body strong, especially if you're a distance runner. So let's take a chance to open. You're gonna take your hands in prayer. You're gonna come into a kneeling position. You're gonna roll down through the roller. Up, my hair's getting caught. Down, and up. And then maybe see if you can extend a little further through your upper back, resting, breathing. This is quite a big stretch to the shoulders, so just hold on. You can roll a little bit, massage the forearms. Breathe all across your shoulder blades, all across your back. Think about your next PR. Think about your next tempo run, whatever you've got on your brain. Just remind yourself this is helping. This is going to allow my muscles to feel better, which allows them to move better and stay healthy and injury-free. Feel free to go back over that video in any area you would like to. When you feel tightness and tension, go back and address it. Don't ignore it. Enjoy. That's for you guys. My runners.